Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? We start as usual from a short sound check whilst we are waiting for the participants to join us. I see it's coming. We have around 10 participants so far. Can you just quickly tell me if you can hear and see me all right? Alison answered yes. Perfect. Oh, Sam, here you go. I'm glad that you made it. Hello, everyone. Hi. Yes, nice to see you. I don't know if there is such an expression, EC, but it's really lovely to see you guys. Okay, so whilst we are waiting for all the other participants to join us, I will just quickly ask you, have you all been to our Central Oman presentation, or probably some of you haven't seen it yet? Is there anyone here who didn't see the presentation before? The reason why I'm asking, all right, I see. The reason why I'm asking is because I will obviously still say a few words about our DMC, because this is what I represent. I represent the DMC in Oman and UAE Elite Travel and Tourism. However, I will probably refer you to the Central Oman presentation for more details, because many of those who are here today, they have already heard the presentation a couple of weeks ago, and I just want all of them to stay with me and not to get bored. So I will definitely share with you a link to the previous webinar. And I hope that after having watched it, you will have like a nice complete picture of the Central Oman and south of Oman, because these are completely different regions, and this is what we're gonna discuss today. I would really love you to have this feeling where you will be hesitating which part to choose to go, because both of them are just so amazing. And the answer would be to go to both of them. That's, I think, is the best thing to do. All right, so I will start as usual from a short introduction. My name is Svetlana Kemp-Sloan, and I lived in Oman for 4 years. I've been with Elite Travel and Tourism for almost 2 years already. Business development, I'm business development manager and in charge of the UK market. So I was based in Muscat, but I actually was lucky enough to travel to Salalah a few times. I saw it during its, as they call it, Kharif monsoon season, with lush of greenery. I saw Salalah at its peak season, enjoying myself at the beach of Anantara. And I also came there just before Kharif starts in this mid-season with one of our fam trips. So I have seen Salalah a few times. I absolutely loved it, and I'm really keen on sharing these impressions with you. Actually, this presentation will be maybe a bit subjective, because I basically just put together the most exciting things that I saw in Salalah. And obviously there are way more things to see and to do, but we also try to be quite limited in time, because we understand how precious your time is. I'm not the only one to host this presentation today. We have a guest, the representative of the hotel Anantara Al Baleed, Aika Umirkhanova. She is with us.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, so two Russian-speaking girls are delivering speech to the UK audience today. Here we go. As I promised, I will start with a short introduction of our DMC, if you don't mind. Okay. So our company is managed by two amazing persons, Miss Karen Harden, managing director, a German, married to Mr. Amor, the founder and owner of the company. So you have this unique combination of very high European standards and the local contacts. Strangely enough, it is not moving. Not sure what's going on here. But let's try again. Sorry for this little technical issue. Now everything is sorted. So, as I mentioned before, we have three offices. The main one was opened in 2004 in Muscat. Second one in Dubai in 2006, and third one in Salalah in 2013. So we are one of these rare DMCs that have actually a physical office in Salalah, which is obviously very important. So please bear that in mind if you have clients in Salalah. That's really handy. As mentioned again during the previous presentation, we are focusing on working with the European market. So our team is mainly Europeans, and we even applied the European week. So our sales team works from Monday till Friday. And we also have our own cars, 4x4s, Toyota Land Cruiser, Toyota Prado, and in Muscat and in Salalah as well. Speaking about the logistics, the daily flights, there are daily flights from London and from Manchester. From London, there are even 2 flights. And when you arrive to Muscat, there is a layover of 1 hour and a half, and then another 1 hour and a half of flight to Salalah. Me personally, I would probably recommend to have a stopover in Muscat for a couple of days at least to discover the city, but maybe even take a few days and also go to the mountains. So that's, you know, you would have a complete picture. Speaking about visa formalities, again, for UK visitors, it's really hassle-free. And of course, you need a visa to enter Oman, Muscat, as well as Salalah. You see here, there are 2 options upon arrival, or you can fill it in and order it online at the website of Royal Omani Police. In more details, I talk about that in the previous presentation, so don't worry, you'll get all the full details. Just watch the previous presentation. And Salalah can boast a new, modern international airport. Actually, it appeared even before the Muscat International Airport, so it's been in operation for a few years already. And of course, when you arrive, we will arrange a transfer for you to Anantara Al Baleed. Aika will talk about this hotel a bit later during the presentation. And myself, I would like to give you a short introduction into Salalah as a destination. So this is the administrative center of the province of Dhofar, and it flourished in the 13th century due to the trade of frankincense. Actually, still Oman is one of the most important exporters of frankincense, and it is brought from Salalah. Between 1932 and 1970, it was a capital of Oman, and only in 1970, when Sultan Qaboos took over, he moved capital to Muscat, although Salalah was his homeland. If we look at the map, we see that Salalah is situated in the very south of the country, and it is washed by the Indian Ocean. I would like to comment upon its border with Yemen, though. I know that there might be some questions from your tourists. I would just like to clear it up at this point. As you know, Oman is the second safest country in the world. It's been recently rated as the second safest country. And Salalah is not an exception. It is as safe as other regions of Oman. There are very serious checkpoints at Yemen border, and we are not organizing any combined trips between Salalah and Yemen. You would need actually the permission from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to enter this country, but even though we are not doing that. Speaking about the climate of Salalah, it differs much from the rest of Oman. We used to think that during the summertime, the Arabian Peninsula is a super hot place. But actually, in Salalah, you have this amazing microclimate with the average temperature in summer between 29 and 31 degrees. And this time of the year is called Kharif. From June to September, the eastern monsoons blowing from India dominate here and bring tropical rains with them. So actually, Salalah gets a very misty place. You might not even see your hand. Actually, that's how misty it can get. So, of course, the local people love to come to Salalah at this particular time of the year to escape the heat. But for the Europeans seeking for sunlight and swimming in the ocean, it's really not the best time to come. So the European season here starts from October till probably mid-May is still okay to come. September, it starts clearing up, but still the sea is rough, so I would not recommend to come here during September. And since this is the Indian Ocean, there can be some waves even during the peak season, so I would recommend to be careful with kids, especially kids under 4 years old. They should be accompanied by grown-ups. So now I'll just say a few words about the city of Salalah. It is a very nice and cozy city. Actually, the second biggest city in Oman, of course, Muscat being the capital and the main city of Oman. In Salalah, the population is 180,000 people compared to 700,000 in Muscat. There are no skyscrapers in Salalah, of course. There are no skyscrapers in Oman in general. And the name of Salalah, sometimes I heard fewer explanations. It could have the origins of the word glimmer, or there is even a version, an option that Salalah comes from the onomatopoeia of the camel's language. This is where the word Salalah derives from. But what I can definitely say is Salalah does glimmer because the buildings are white or sandy color, and white, as we know, best reflects the rays of the sun, which is paramount for keeping the people of the desert cool. So if we talk about the Salalah city tour, and obviously this is something that we recommend to do, I would still say that the number of attractions within the city are fairly limited. So we'll definitely visit the Sultan Grand Mosque. It's the largest, second largest mosque in Oman. And of course, during the weekend, the non-Muslims are not allowed. So it's only in the mornings throughout the week that we can visit the mosque. And another must-see landmark is the unique Hafer frankincense market, where you can witness the process of refining the most valuable incense of a greenish tint, because this is how we can distinguish the most valuable frankincense. It's a bit greenish from its natural composition. In all hotels of Oman, and I would even say probably in the Gulf region in general, burning frankincense in the lobby is a prerequisite. And I would say that in luxury 5-star hotels of Oman, they burn a really high quality frankincense, but it is not only used for aromatic and sanitation purposes. In Oman, it is also brewed and drunk in the morning to cure many illnesses. Cold, some stomach issues, everything can be cured with frankincense. It is also chewed like a chewing gum to flavor the mouth, and incense is even used in spa rituals. Probably Aika will mention something about frankincense used in not traditional ways during her presentation. And of course, valuable varieties of frankincense are used to make the most expensive perfume in the world, exclusive to Oman, called Amouage. So during our trip around Salalah, we will find lots of frankincense trees, and our guides can even show how to get this unique resin by cutting the tree. There's a short video here. You see, so quite an interesting process, very artisanal, I would say. And we also visit the archaeological park of the ancient city, the port of Al-Baleed, again, one of the UNESCO heritage places. By the way, the frankincense trail is also protected by UNESCO. If your guests stay in Anantara, probably they will just choose to walk towards this archaeological complex, because it's literally a few minutes walk from the hotel. Then we will pass by the Sultan's Palace through the fruit plantations along Sultan Qaboos Street. Sultan Qaboos Street here in Salalah is not at all the same what we know in Muscat. It's a huge highway in Muscat. Here, this is the numerous stalls for merchants of local tropical fruits. So Definitely, we will have a stop here to try coconut milk, the different types of bananas, and you can even get some coconuts for your friends as souvenirs. But what Salalah is really famous for, its natural beauty. If we compare the sightseeing opportunities of Salalah to Muscat, we can note that the fact that Salalah, in the distances in Salalah are much smaller. Remember during the webinar about central Oman, we were talking about driving for 300 and 400 kilometers a day. Here, everything is very compact. So basically, we have a tour throughout the day. And then in the evening, you get back to your hotel. This is really handy, especially with small kids. So the first attraction I would like to talk about is Wadi Darbat. It's a nature reserve, just a 20-minute drive from Salalah. This is an oasis in the desert, so all local flora and fauna are concentrated here. And this river is the main source of water in the region. And there is even a local attraction, and you can rent a catamaran here. It is very cool and refreshing because, as you can see, it is surrounded by mountains and direct sunlight does not fall here. This place is especially beautiful in summer during the monsoon period because the cliffs become incredible waterfalls and mountains become adorned in greenery. Within 15 kilometers from Wadi Darbat, we can visit another extraordinary place, Tavia Eter sinkhole. Local people believe that this sinkhole had been created by the gigantic meteorite that struck the mountains. But in fact, most probably it's been formed by the prehistoric collapse of the enormous subterranean cave. This is one of the deepest natural sinkholes in the world. Just imagine it's 100 meters wide and 211 meters deep. A skyscraper of 60 floors would easily fit it in. This is this unique place in the desert, and we're still talking about the desert in general, where you can actually hear the birds singing. The local people even call this place Bird's Well because you can see enormous amount of birds' nests in that cave, and it's amazing when you look from the observation desk. You can actually see the birds flying down that hole. And I went down to this gorge myself, and the descent can be quite slippery. So if your tourists are not physically prepared, then it might be better to look into the beautiful gorge from the observation desk. Another must-see location near Salalah is Sumharam. In ancient times, it was a port for shipping incense, which was then more valuable than gold, as you might know. And they say that this is the most mystical place in the region. In general, local people, Omanis, they say that Salalah is associated with magic and mysteries. So this is one of those places. There is an ancient temple here where sacrifices were made to the gods. But what I really loved about this place is a lake where you can see camels who bathe here and eat the algae. Well, in our perception, you know, the camels, we see them in the desert, and we feel sorry for them because they seem constantly thirsty, but in this place it's not the case at all. And nearby there is another mystical place which is called Magnetic Mountain. mountain, or another name for it would be anti-gravity point. So why is it called like that? This is a place where vehicles travel uphill with the engine switched off in a neutral gear. Let's see how it happens. So you see there is no one in the car. I'm not sure how well the video runs, because obviously there is some internet connection. Speed probably can be a challenge, but you can watch it later. So yeah, but in reality, it is not an it is just an optical illusion. On this mountain, the gradual descent appears to be a gradual ascent. So this is the explanation, and it gives the impression that the vehicle is rolling uphill. But the main reasons to come to Salalah is for its countless deserted beaches with crystal clear turquoise waters and crisp white sands surrounded by coconut and banana palms. I just put for you a few pictures of the beaches to see how amazing, wild, and serene they are. And I'll just talk about a couple of them. The Al Musail beach, it is a favorite picnic spot for locals, and in 5 minutes from it you can find one of the most iconic places in Oman, the Valley of Geysers. Technically these are not geysers, but the spray of waves hitting the rocks underneath you and shooting it upwards out of the ground. So the fun is when you stand on this grill, you actually don't know how much water gonna be sprayed on you. So you may end up just being completely soaked. I have a short video. I'm not sure again how well it's gonna be played. So yeah, this can be good fun. And another beach I would like to talk about is Al Fazaya beach. It is a wild beach. We also call it a secret place. You can only get here by 4x4. It is located about half an hour drive from Salalah, and it is considered the best beach in Oman. At this port, we can even arrange a luxury picnic for you in the Oriental style with traditional Omani coffee, kawa with cardamom, accompanied by dates and Arabic sweets. But if you don't have 4x4, you can still see it from the cliff, and we can even make a short welcome drink for you. This is our guide. On our way to the beaches, we will meet a huge number of camels. They freely walk in the middle of the road, completely oblivious to the vehicles. Interestingly, in Oman, camels are divided into 4 categories. The most expensive are camels for racing. And the second one is actually show camels competing in beauty competition. And guess what is the main criteria for the beauty competitions? It's actually the camel with the largest lips that wins. The third type of camel is used for its milk, and the fourth are camels reared for their meat, poor things. So I'll just show you a quick video of camels in the road. They actually can create traffic jams. All right. Salalah has many camel breeding farms, and including farms for rare exotic black camels. We will definitely stop by to look at the cutest of creatures, and local farmers are happy to let you try camel milk, which is distinguished by its brackish taste. And Salalah is also an ideal place for diving and snorkeling. You can do this near the town of Mirbad. The underwater world is simply amazing. Bright corals, starfish, barracudas, clownfish. Underwater residents are not afraid of people because there are few divers here in this region. Therefore, Oman is a paradise for lovers of the underwater world. If you're lucky, you can even see whales. Although there is no particular season for whales in Oman, it is believed that during the summer season, they are in great number. We can also arrange fantastic fishing for you. People come here for game fishing, and of course, dolphin watching and birds watching. There is no shortage of wildlife in Salalah. And on the contrast with this fantastic wildlife, for lovers of extreme adventures, we offer a trip to the empty quarter, which is the largest desert in the Gulf region. And as you remember, we saw at the map, Oman borders with Saudi Arabia, so the desert is basically between Oman and Saudi Arabia. Here you can ride along the dunes up to 200 meters high, or you can even cross the desert with our guides. And we also organize overnight stays here in our luxury tents, our glamping tents. Again, I've spoken about our equipment at my previous presentation. I will just mention again that these tents can be either twin or king size beds. We provide luxury amenities in the rooms, and there is obviously hot showers. And we also set up the common area called Majis to get together and relax in the evening. So I hope I have already warmed your interest in this region. And of course, now you would like to know about the accommodation in Salalah. So Aika now will tell us about the opportunities for perfect beach holidays here.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're all good.
Okay, can you see me? Because I switched on my camera.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So thank you, Svetlana, for a detailed excursion about Salalah. I must admit that I haven't visited all the places, but after your presentation, definitely I will be doing so. So allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aika Umirkhanova. I'm sales manager for Baleed Resort Salalah by Anantara. So, and I will be conducting this wonderful presentation for you. So let's start with the hotel. So hotel was opened in 2016, and allow me to tell you a little bit of story about the name and the location. So the name was inherited from Baleed Archaeological Park. Like Svetlana, she mentioned, in Salalah we have quite a number of archaeological parks. So one of them is Baleed Archaeological Park, which is located next to the hotel, like 5 minutes away, walking distance. And all hotel guests, they can visit this park. So that's why we inherited the name, and we call ourselves Baleed. Yeah, and then if you look at the logo of the hotel, there is a frankincense tree. Like Svetlana, she mentioned the land for frankincense. It was like the first frankincense was found in Salalah, and that's why we decided to make it as our logo. Yeah. So if we are moving to the second slide, yeah, so our hotel, like I mentioned, was open in 2016, and we are the only one luxury property in Salalah with private pool villas. And if we're moving to the, I disappeared or no? Sorry. Okay, yeah, next slide. So location-wise, we're located 15 minutes away from the airport and 20 minutes away from the city center. So with regards to moving around the city, we're pretty close to everything, to city center, to the airport, and to other sightseeing places. Okay, with regards to layout of the resort, so resort is quite huge. We have 789 palms at the resort, and we have three main views. It's lagoon view, beach view, and the garden view. It's inside, right inside. And the villa is located next to the beach, has direct access to the beach. And we have our infinity pool, and we have our beautiful beach, 250 meters. So if you go for a walk, you can have an endless, beautiful walk. That's why people call us Arabian Maldives, because we have white sand on the beach. So here is our beautiful pool, child-free, and beautiful picture, especially now, much needed one. Okay, moving to accommodation. In total, we have 136 rooms. From them, 40 we have rooms, and then 88 villas with private pool. So from the next slide, I will be showing you and telling you more details. So first entry category, it's a deluxe garden view room. It's quite spacious, 98 square meters with terrace. So if you can see from the right side, you will see the terrace outside. Outside, it's not private, but it's yours. You can see people, people can see you. The accommodation will be 2+2. Okay, premier sea view room. These rooms are located in the building above reception. We have 30 units of them, and they can be connected to each other. All of them has a balcony. Okay, so with regards to villas, we have 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, and 3 bedroom villas. So like as an entry category for villas, it's a 1 bedroom garden view pool villa. I would like to highlight that we are the only one hotel in Oman who can accommodate 5 people, like 2+3. So if you have a look on this sofa, it's an inbuilt sofa. It's not sofa bed, but it's quite spacious. Myself, I checked, like, is it comfortable to sleep? Yes, it is. So 2 kids can be accommodated on this sofa, and plus 1 extra bed. Okay, here is the actual bedroom. All products in our hotel are from Amouage. And here is the actual pool you can see. So pool will be cleaned every day, temperature controlled, and next to pool you will have your own table, chairs, cabanas, umbrellas, and yeah. So here is a view on the lagoon. And 1 bedroom beach view pool villa, it's the most sellable villa because it has direct access to the beach from that little wooden door. And just would like to highlight that all 1 bedroom villas has the same size, 176 square meters, with huge living room, like you saw in the previous picture, and then same size of the bedroom. Okay. Would like to highlight that 2 bedroom and 3 bedroom villas has their own bathroom in each room. So we don't have any sharing bathroom concept for villas. So each room has their own bathroom, and only sharing one will be living room. And for 3-bedroom Royal Beach Pool Villa, you will have 3 views. It's going to be lagoon view, beach view, and garden view. So here is a twin bed. It's quite spacious. It's queen size bed. Master room. And with regards to meal concept at the hotel is half board and dine around. So the first one will be Mekong. It's an Asian restaurant. So it has outdoor and indoor. Sakalan, it's a main restaurant, all-day dining restaurant. So every night we have thematical nights like burger nights, kebab nights, Arabic nights. It's included in a half board. Okay, Almina. This is my favorite. It's a concept of the bar, outdoor, and every night we have live band. And the main thing to highlight, we have frankincense gin tonic. It's our signature cocktail in this bar. And we are offering dining by design. It's a tailor-made customized dinner on the beach. You will choose your decoration, you will choose your design, you will choose your menu, you will get a personal butler, and it will be on the beach, but not in a public place. We can make it like away from the people, as our beach is quite huge. We have cooking classes. Our chef will be going with you to market to choose the products, and you will get to choose your, let's say, menu, what kind of food you would like to prepare. It can be Arabic, international, Western, or Omani local. And we provide cinema under the star. It's again personalized, customized dinner, let's say, with your snacks. Again, you will choose for yourself what kind of food you would like. It can be just normal snacks, popcorn, and so on for the cinema, or it can be proper dinner. And with regards to movies, you will choose the language, your own movie. So yeah, everything is personalized. In Villa Barbecue, chef will be coming to your villa and cooking in front of you. Okay, Anantara Spa. It's our signature spa as Anantara brand. Our spa therapy is from Thailand. We have 5 treatment rooms, hammam, and Ayurveda treatments. We can do traditional Thai massage, as our therapy is from Thailand, and we have signature frankincense massage. Much needed hammam. Recreation. With regards to recreation, we have kids club. We are offering babysitting service for the kids club below 4 years old. For children, it should be accompanied by adult, or like I mentioned, we are providing babysitting service. And then with regards to entertainment for the kids, at the restaurant we have kids corner, and then at the kids club we have different kind of entertainments. It can be like Xbox, PlayStation, or outdoor games. And this picture, it's not photoshopped. You can see the sand is really white. And we do provide horse riding and the camel riding on the beach. We have 24 hours gym with daylight. And I just would like to highlight that our hotel, if we take all hotels in Oman, we have only 2 hotels with private pool villas. One of them is us in Salalah. And in Salalah, like I mentioned, we are the only one luxury property, 5-star property from Anantara brand. And hotel will be open on the 15th of July and we are implementing the COVID measures. It will be COVID safety kit, as they say, with sanitizers, with masks, and other amenities. It will be included in the villas. And then at the moment, we have launched a promotion. If you book Deluxe Garden View room, it's entry category, get a complimentary upgrade to 1-bedroom garden view pool villa. So booking date, it's already open. You can book via your DMC, to be precise, via Elite, and the validity is till the end of this year. And life is a journey. My presentation was very short and sweet, I believe.
All right, thank you, Aika. That's really nice to have such a beautiful virtual tour, as I would say, around your amazing property. I remember my feelings about Anantara Al Baleed, where I was really excited to come and to see this welcome when they making the welcome message from the sand on the staircases whilst entering the villa, and there is a plate with your name, and you have a foot massage while the first thing you come in the villa. They organize this for you, so this makes you feel incredibly VIP person, I would say, and of course it's been a great experience. I would like Aika to ask you a question regarding the recreation facilities for the adults, the complementary facilities, because, for example, I remember that you provided yoga on complimentary basis, paddle boards on complimentary basis. You can also have a bike at complimentary basis. Maybe there are some other things in your from the top of your head that we can offer to the guests.
Yes, on a daily basis we have recreational daily activities which will be updated in your villas every day, or you can have it at the restaurant during the breakfast. So activities will be for adults and the kids as well, and those activities are free of charge, like you mentioned: yoga, paddling, kayaking, and then some games on the beach. And for the kids at the Kid Club, everything is free of charge.
That's amazing. That's really nice. So the time in Anantara just runs so fast in terms of that you and at the same time it's just stops. This is how I felt when I was staying there. Just to complete my presentation, I would like to remind you again that we are a traveler made DMC, which makes us a very reliable partner. And we are also following the rules of the sustainable tourism. Now we are ready to answer your questions. I see that there are a few questions here. Alison asks, do the garden villas have full privacy or not?
It's a full privacy. You will have your own private villa, and it's with fence, with gate, so nobody will see you and you will not see anybody.
All right. Also, you mentioned the infinity pool is child-free, or did you mean child-friendly?
Child-friendly, because the infinity pools at some part at the beginning it's for the kids. so kids can be entertained in that corner.
All right. And do you offer packages with Anantara Jabal Akhdar, or would you consider this? Do we book all through Elite?
Okay, with regards to combination package, we can combine with Anantara Jabal Akhdar. They have minimum stay as well. It's for them, if I'm not mistaken, 3 nights, and for us it's 3 nights. And in between, if you want to have a breakdown, it should be 1 night only. So you will get a certain percentage of the discount if you do combination package. And DMCs has this offer, Elite as well.
Yeah, I would probably just add that in general, Anantara Al-Baleed has amazing offers for the DMCs. For example, from 5 nights you have a free half board, and this can be booked only through the local DMC. So please do not hesitate to check with us the current promotions, because especially Anantara Al-Baleed can be a very generous resort in this respect. What time of year is it safe to swim in the ocean? Amanda asks. I would probably say that during the peak season for Europeans, from October till mid-May, it is safe.
That's correct.
Yeah, as I mentioned, there can be waves, but you can easily step in the ocean. This is safe, but I really wanted to highlight that with kids you need to be extra careful as usual. We just prefer to say that to be on the safe side. All right, so please, if you have any other questions, you're welcome to ask them now. Otherwise, I will explain to you how we will organize a quiz, because we announced a lucky draw for 2 nights in Anantara Al-Baleed. And this is gonna be made in a form of a quest, a quiz that I will send you the link for. Probably it's a good idea to
2 nights in 1 bedroom garden view pool villa, so you can experience full privacy and full luxury.
Fantastic. Yes, thank you for this additional information, Aika. So yeah, we have created a quiz with 5 questions, 3 questions from Baleed and 2 questions from Elite. You will be receiving this link tomorrow with the follow-up email, and you're welcome to answer the questions to be a participant for the lucky draw. And the results will be announced on the 27th of May in my LinkedIn page. But obviously, the lucky winner will be contacted, and we will tell to the lucky one that he made it. So I think at this stage we are ready to finish our presentation. If you have any additional questions, you can always ask us. You have our contact details. Thank you very much for being here today with us, and we wish you a fantastic weekend ahead.
Thank you very much. Stay safe, stay sane, and looking forward to welcome you in Oman, precisely in Salalah.
Yes, thank you guys. Thank you very much.